Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zik Ramadan, and I will explain you about my holiday during my holiday in Malaysia. Before we get our holiday, there is a point that we must understand to make our holidays easy. The first is money and passport, airplane ticket, tour guide, the plan, the activities, where to go and what to do, the timing, information on the condition of the place, the accommodation, where to sleep, the transportation, how to go, the map, the ticket to visit the place. And first, I must preparing about money. How can I manage this all if I have money 15 million during my holiday in Malaysia? And then the preparation for passport, for the management of the passport, they administered by regional immigration office. Then the process to stage at the central immigration office. The completed data is sent back to regional immigration office. The total cost during passport management is 350. For airplane tickets, it depends on the situation and condition. Sometimes be cheap or expensive, and when we lucky, we can get cheap ticket on the ticket promo from Garuda Airlines. The price is very cheap at 50,000 for one flight and 1,000,000 for two time, one for go and one for go home. And this is a route from Kuala Namu International Airport Medan to Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Malaysia. When I visit Malaysia, I have a female cousin who has lived there over 20 years. Even now, she is a Malaysian citizen. She will pick me up at the Kuala Lumpur airport when I get there, so I can save my money on other things. I only buy food and drink for both of us. The price only 80,000. I do not think I will need a tour guide because my cousin will be my guide friend. She will also be an informant to any place I have to go during my vacation there. I can live in my cousin's house together with my aunt and her family. So I do not rent hotel or other lodging place. And this is really save my money during the holidays. At first day when I arrive, I just take my rest for the next activities. And my cousin tell me about the plan or the place we want to there and how could get there and how far it was from our house. She told me we wanna go to Capestone, the Twin Tower of Petronas, Central Market, the Independent Plains, the Star of Hill, National Mosque of Malaysia, and the Aquarium of Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. The first place we went to is Capestone. It is limestone hill, which has a series of caves and cave temples located in the Gombak district, Selangor, Malaysia. This place named after the river Stone, which flows through the hills. The Capestone is also the name of the closest village. Travel time there 1 hour 30 minutes, and the fee is 155 and 55. Life in rural Malaysia moves more slowly, and so avoid busy Kuala Lumpur and dive into the suburbs. The next place we went to Petronas Tower or Petronas Twin Tower in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Malaysia area pair of Twin Tower that were once the talent building in the world in 1998 till 2004. Before being surpassed by the Burj Khalifa and Taipei 101, this place has 88 floors, opening hours every day 24 hours. The price of admission varies for adult 386 for one person. I booked two tickets, one for me and one for my cousin. I paid 786,000 to get there. I used my cousin cars. For the next, we went to Bukit Bintang, is the name of shopping and entertainment district in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This area includes Bukit Bintang Way and the surrounding area. There are many tourist attractions that we can visit around it, such as the Kuala Lumpur Tower. Afternoon walks in the Independent Plains, visiting the oldest mosque in Kuala Lumpur, playing and relaxing with family in the Rak Park. Now the diversity of Malaysian culture in the Sri Mahamariamman Temple. When I and my cousin visiting Bintang Hill, we ran a lodging at Swiss Garden Hotel, Bukit Bintang. We stayed for 3 days at cost 2,400,000. And the facilities that we get include comfortable rooms, air-conditioned outdoor swimming pool, there's 3 meals a day, free internet, restaurant and bar, free gym room, playing golf, free parking, and transportation for guests who stay more than 1 day. During our stay, we visited the tourist sites that we had planned, and the most impressive was when we were in the top of the Kuala Lumpur Tower at dusk. The view was very spoiled, the AC mixed with cool air. And then we back to my cousin's house for the next day. We go to Aquarium of Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. This is a world tour of the sea. When we enter it, we are in a glass of aquarium. We can see the underwater situation of this aquarium freely. This place is very wide. Only by paying 460, we can feel this underwater world. Then we continue the journey to the shopping center of Kuala Lumpur souvenirs, namely in the Central Market. In this place, I found a lot of typical by Malaysia, and I bought some chocolate, some handicraft items, cake, hangings, and the traditional Malay clothes. The price is very varied, starting from 150 to 400. And finally, I bought shoes, shirts, pants, futsal shoes, and jacket, and the total of my groceries 7,000. And total of my groceries is 7,436,000. Finished shopping. We went looking for food around the Central Market. We ordered a special Malay oil rice. The price is also very affordable, ranging from 25,000 to 35,000. After eating, we go home, and I prepare myself because tomorrow morning my plane will take off from Kuala Lumpur Airport to Kuala Namu International Airport in Medan. The next day, I say goodbye to my whole family because I want to return to Indonesia. It's been almost 7 days I was in Malaysia. When I arrived in Indonesia, I counted my expenses. It turned out that during my vacation in Malaysia, I just spent 40,180,000, and the rest of my money during the holiday is 820,000. Maybe this is my activity during in Malaysia. Thanks for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.